The first phase of the Gothic encounter consists of killing ads for 4 minutes. Half the raid goes to the left side, also called living side, and half the raid goes to the right side, also called undead side. It's the one with the bones. You want your casters on the living side and melee on the undead side, as the undead side mobs are mainly immune to spell damage. Split tanks and healers evenly, with 3 tanks on each side, or at least a warrior in plate gear. Gothic will spawn mobs on the living side, and once they die, their souls fly over to the undead side and respawn as a new mob. The faster you kill mobs on the living side, the faster mobs spawn on the undead side. Communicate to not overwhelm. There are 7 different mobs, 3 on living side and 4 on dead side. On the live side, in kill order you have Unrelenting Rider, Prior 1, as a ticking AoE aura as well as a Shadow Bolt volley, which only hits those marked by a shadow mark. Can only be slowed by spells. Unrelenting Death Knight, Prior 2, has Intercept and Shadow Mark, which is basically a whirlwind that applies Shadow Mark. Can be shackled and Frost Novad. Unrelenting Trainee, lowest Prio, got Rend and Knockdown, can be polymorphed, fared and Frost Novad. The undead side, Spectral Trainee, Prior 1. These mobs have low health but does Arcane Explosion. You can quite easily outrange this ability as a healer. You can also stun the mob. Spectral Rider, Prior 2, Unholy Aura and Life Drain. The Life Drain can be interrupted. Spectral Death Knight, Prior 3, got Whirlwind, Sunder Armor, Cleave and Mana Burn. Tank faced them away from the raid, these can be stunned. Finally, Spectral Horse, last Prio, does Stomp, which deals damage and reduces movement speed. They have a low health pool. After 4 minutes and 30 seconds, the ad phase is over and Gothik will come down from his balcony. Initially he spawns on the live side, and then 15 seconds later he teleports to the undead side. He does this back and forth until 30% health. Then the gate in the middle open and Gothik stops teleporting. He puts a stacking debuff on the entire raid, reducing health and mana by 10% per application, so you need to burn him down. And that was the Gothic encounter. Good luck and make sure to like and subscribe.